everybody, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing me, thanks for watching. So this is going to be my week 9 post-op RNY gastric bypass update. I had RNY on August 15th, 2019. So I'm 9 weeks post-op right now. So I could film at home today, but I just figured since next week I will, when I do my week 10 post-op update, I'm going to be back at work, so I'll be filming in my car. I mean, I may not be driving while I'm filming, but I will be in my car. I may as well go ahead and get started now. I was out running errands this morning, so figured we could just go ahead and get this party started. So this week has been mostly good, with like a couple down spots. So as far as weight loss goes, so my high weight was 501 pounds. That was January 8th, I believe, was the first time I was weighed in my program, and that was January 8th of 2019. As of this morning, I am 415 pounds. So earlier this week, like it was, might have even been Friday, like it was pretty early this week, the scale said 414. So I don't know if that was a fluke, if it was legit and I just magically like gained, because I went back up like the next day. I was 417. So I went from 418 to 414 to 417. So I don't really know what to make of that, but either way, I am down to 415. So I'm just gonna call the 414 a fluke and say we're at 415. So because I don't really want to think that I gained this week. But even though that's still a 3-pound loss from last week where I was 418. So I will take it. But so weight loss this week has been good. It's not been as much as I want it to be, and I'm not like faulting myself for that or anything. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that, do I need to turn here? Yes. All I'm saying is that I have a goal to be 401 by Halloween. So like I need these pounds to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I got things to do because I have a goal. Because Halloween, you know, like I just like the roundness of it. That'd be 100 pounds down from my highest weight. So that's what we're working towards. Even if I don't get it, I'm gonna get it pretty quickly after Halloween anyway. Doesn't even matter. So weight loss has been good. Fitness has been good. I haven't been taking a walk every day. I kind of wore myself out a little bit. And it's gotten cold this week. You know, all the excuses that you can come up with for not exercising. I've been doing things every day and like getting movement in, but there was like 2 days this week, I think, where I didn't take my mile walk. So, but I did take one yesterday. I pretty much wasn't going to. I threw up once yesterday, so I was just like not feeling the best. Food is still kind of hit and miss with me in terms of what I can keep down and what I can't. So, but my wife wanted to take a walk last night, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. So we walked for over like 34 minutes, well over a mile. So my endurance is still good. I barely even broke a sweat on the walk, which I never could have done this time last year at all. So I'm definitely proud of that. That's definitely a big NSV. Another NSV I had this week, which I was so excited about, was I was able to close and zip the winter coat that I could barely even fit around my arms last year. A coworker or former coworker gave me a bunch of her clothes after she had gastric bypass because she lost weight, so she couldn't fit her clothes anymore. And so that's what a lot of my clothes have been, are clothes from her. But the one thing she had, it still had the tag on it, so I don't know if maybe it couldn't fit her at the time, but it was a winter coat. It's kind of tight fitting, but still had the tag on it, and she gave that to me, and it wouldn't fit, but I was like, but it will fit. Eventually it will fit because I will have lost weight. So this year not only was I able to put it on, but I was able to close it and zip it. Obviously it's not cold enough yet for that kind of coat, but I was really proud of that. I'm really excited. It is so cute. And those coats, I mean, if you're someone who has had gastric bypass or is thinking about it, if you're anyone who's plus size at all, you know how expensive coats are for people who are not standard sizes. So I was really lucky to have that given to me and to be able to wear it this year. I'm super pumped about that. So yeah, so that was good. That was an NSV. As far as like my mental health goes this week, it has been rough. I am struggling with my eating disorder. My eating disorder is kind of complex because there was binging, but there was also starvation, a lot of just restriction, and it's kind of both. Just kind of depended on the time. But this week I did binge. I binged on crackers. I had like 10 crackers, which doesn't sound like a lot, and it wasn't a lot, and like it didn't feel like a lot because crackers are a slider food, so like I could just keep eating and eating and eating, and I didn't feel full. But I was binging because I was just, I don't even know. I'm not really sure what it was in my head that I know that part of it was nice to not feel full. What I've realized, that like where I'm kind of at with food right now, I don't know if it's my eating disorder or if it's just kind of the rough time I've had post-op with food, in terms of like not even being able to really eat much, in terms of keeping it down. Like I throw everything up, a little less now, but I have thrown everything up. So I feel like I just hate food. Like I see people post on Instagram and on Verytastic Social, the Facebook page, like about like all the great food they're cooking and how delicious it is, and I'm just like, I don't get it, because I hate food. I hate it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to taste it. I hate feeling full. It makes me nauseous. Like, and not like I'm going to throw up, but like it grosses me out. I hate eating. I look forward to, like right now, for my breakfast, I have coffee and a protein shake together. So I drink my breakfast, then I have a yogurt because I'm able to tolerate that since the flavor is not too intense. And then for dinner, I'll either have like a hot dog wrapped in, like a turkey dog wrapped in a piece of provolone, or I'll have like the flatbread white chicken pizza, something like that. Something that gets me my protein so I can just be done eating, because I'm so sick of eating. And that's not a proper way of thinking about things. Like, I don't want any vegetables. I don't want any fruits because it makes me think of sugar, which is bad. And it's not. It's natural sugar. So, like, there's a lot of disordered thinking that's going on in my head right now. In terms of food. So I'm not punishing myself by restricting my food. I just hate eating, and I think it might be because I've had such a tough time with food post-op. So once I can say, okay, I've hit my protein goal, I'm done eating, I'm thrilled. I want to stop eating. I don't want to eat a thing more. I didn't even want to eat the things I have eaten. So basically, I'm only eating 2 meals a day. I'm drinking the first one, and I still feel like I hate everything I'm putting in my mouth. So that's kind of what I'm working on. What I'm doing to kind of combat this disordered thinking that I'm having is I'm studying nutrition. So I'm not people who talk about diets and people who have a bias, people are selling you something. I'm talking about straight up science. Like, I want to know why, scientifically speaking, nutritionally speaking, why do I need to eat vegetables and fruits after I've met my protein goal? Why do I need what they're giving me? And I don't know if I'm going to get the information I need from the videos that I'm watching or from the articles I'm reading, because I have had gastric bypass, so I'm malabsorptive. So I don't know if I eat vegetables, what am I processing from that? Okay. Sorry, this person's stopping like 7 car lengths back, and I don't understand why. I don't know. I think what's going to be the best thing for me to do is to make an appointment with my dietitian and talk to her, because she's who I worked with throughout this whole process. She understands that even during pre-op, I freaked out about fruits because it raised the amount of sugar I have in a day. And right now, I probably don't even get 6 grams of sugar in a day. So it's not like I'm borderline with my sugar or anything like that. And that's one thing I was watching in a video, was something about like blood sugar, and how your blood sugar can get too low if you're not getting the vitamins and minerals that you need. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, school bus, that's why we stopped. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, so I'm gonna look into that, because obviously I've said it before, and I will probably say it 5,000 more times before I reach my goal. My mental health is the most important thing to me. It's the one thing that I will not sacrifice to lose weight. So that I have to be vigilant about. As far as the binging, what I decided about that was no slider foods in the house. And my wife is in complete agreement. We're like, there's going to be no crackers in my house, because they're not going to fill me up, and they're so bland. That's why I like them. They're so bland, they didn't make me nauseous. So I can't have them around. The only thing that's like super carby that I have is protein cereal, the Special K protein. And that I only have if I need my protein, but I also really need to add some carbs just because I'm feeling really low energy, something like that. That's not something I have every day. It's kind of a rarity. It'd take me a month to go through the box that I have, but anyway. So no slider foods in the house. That helps the binging. And it's funny because I wouldn't have dared to binge. Like, I wouldn't have been able to binge very much with anything else, but like I wouldn't have done it with yogurt or with cheese or with hot dogs, because all that stuff is disgusting to me right now. So I don't know, if you are further out than I am, could you just please tell me it gets better? I know it's gonna get better, but like I don't know. What's triggering my eating disorder, like the actual eating disorder itself, is thinking that I just wish I didn't have to eat at all. And I can get away with it because I don't get hungry. So I could definitely, feasibly not eat. But that's bad. So I'm eating. Right now I'm drinking my coffee, and holy Jesus. I'm drinking my coffee and my protein shake, so I'm getting my first 30 grams in, and I'm going to focus on my water after that, and then I'm going to have a yogurt, and we're going to do the same thing every day. I'm a little nervous about going back to work. This video, I promise, will not be as long as my last one, but I just wanted to quickly talk about going back to work. I have been super, super lucky to be able to be off as long as I have. So, I mean, my surgery was over 2 months ago, and I'm not going back to work till Monday. So, but I am nervous because work is a major stressor in my life, and I no longer can just go out to lunch with my friends and, you know, just like go down to the cafeteria and get candy bars and Monsters, and like I can't use food as my coping skill anymore. So that means I have to actually deal with the stress that I'm going to deal with at work. And like, I've been kind of lying to myself and like, oh, work's going to be so much better. I've had this long break. I want to be able to handle it. I won't even be stressed out. I'll just do what I need to do. And I might be able to do that for like a week or two, but then eventually it's going to go back to normal, and I'm going to be anxious and stressed out and overwhelmed. Hey guys, so this is video editing Vanessa. That's my laundry basket. Nope, that's not a laundry basket. Well, okay, you guys know I'm trash now. Anyway, the sound cut out at the end of this video where I was rambling for like 10 more seconds, and then just thanked you guys for watching and said that I'd be seeing you in the next video. I might post a video on Saturday. Still finalizing things for that, but otherwise I'll see you guys next time. Bye.